Abinukin Odessa. Thank you. Mi sana posen na strong no talking eulogy long because God does. Na tu we give them encouragement to me before pastor, and we give them encouragement to me. There is one that we can be able to stand up strong and we get talking. We are best friends, partners, married couples, but we are talking about best friends. O story belum itu gaya sabi. O begini kalau nak sabi itu mas, o brother sebelumnya kalau nak sabi itu mas, itu gaya sabi. Plan lo die, itu biasa tok. That is why nateteli mi lo tulo here. That is why na we got visitation to lo die. That is why na we get sana to see eulogy. And exit plan lo mi. So I'm from here, now we carry on. Thank God that I can be able to stand before you all as well, a good pastor here and others, and we can eulogy to late my husband and the father of my children, and a faithful servant of God, and as well a faithful church member of the Seventh-day Adventist family. Eulogy long late Albert Matlong Levi. Albert Matlong Levi was born on the 18th of August 1959 to Irima Darama Levi and Jacob Levi Matlong at Mulegani Village, West Cove, Kaile Kovelerji, Kevin Gloucester constituency in the Western Britain province. And he's from here. Me born or about, I'm born or here. Kind of so me born about, I'm born here. He is the fourth child in a family of 6 children, namely the vessel joined together and died on July 2025. Naomi Levi Kenine, and his son, Miriam Levi Kabua, and he's the fourth, late Albert Matlon Levi, now deceased, and his brother Boaz Tamti Levi, Tambu, now Vicky Levi Turakit. Alright? Other foster and adopted children who were also looked after by Irima and Levi Matlon were one, Barry Wamila, right, Tambu and Diabetes Studio plus Abelongem, Jenny Oro, right, the Levis of Binding, is the name Levi of the Binding, and too long, Papa long, late. Daniel Rupen, Pauline Levy, and cousin sister Bromo Lorixima Lokoti and Diabetes too, Ori Promotam, Peter Levy, and also they have others. Eclectic education, Jenny Blongen in 1966 to 1969. Albert Matlong Levi studied his education during his preschool to grade 4 at Matopit Primary School. In 1972 to 1973, he continued his education. 1970 to 1971, he did his grade 5 and 6 at Sonoma Demonstration School as an on-campus student. Only boarding and school, right? In 1972 to 1973, he continued his education at Cambodia High School, doing Form 1 and Form 2. All right, I think grade 7 and 8. All right, he didn't make it through. All right, I'm gonna make it through. So in 1974, Albert Matlong decided to stay home because I'm gonna make him through now and help his parents doing household chores. By then he was 15 years of age, was very young, raw and as well. He's very talented. Talented in whatever sports, Lotu and Sabibian in Papa Dongen, right? Papa Dongen tells a story of me, Papa Dongen, a missionary. So he got to some churches kind of go send a couple of side there. There is no inside. Document, Elsa driving me. Okay, that time he's already driving. So Elsa driving car the more now, there is no inside. Kalapna, and succeed Papa Dongen walk missionary. Okay? In 1975, when Albert Matlong Levi was 16 years of age, very young as well, right? He found himself employed through the assistance of his brother-in-law, late Jack Gedda. Brother itu pernah married all, and two are deceased, and married in first consisted of late Albert, Demeter John, right? And we're very committed Adventist family, right? He worked with PNG printing. He started working as an office attendant. I'm going to help him so and go start working and work with him. Help him online himself with his printing shop. He humbly did his work faithfully, and with his work commitment, he was promoted to be a counter salesperson. He continued doing his work with faith and honesty, and was always willing to learn and does little things right, and was again promoted to printer personnel. With his technical ability, he learned from other technicians and came to understand how printing machines work. Thus, he started handling the mechanical issues of those printing machines. Seeing his innovative interests, the company, PNG Printing, sponsored him to Lake Technical College to be trained and became an office equipment technician. He was very excited about the offer, accepted the opportunity, and went for training. After completion, he returned and continued work with PNG Printing. A few years later, he had his first marriage to Evan Papua, all right? To Brother 7, he's got his first marriage, now he comes his second marriage, okay? After a few years, he had his first marriage to Evan Papua, who am deceased, and they had children, right? Only took like 4, but Nara took like counting. Right? And now I'm looking after all these children. When the mother left, we look after over the beginning. All right? These children were Albert Levy Jr. and staff, Alvina Levy, and 18 years old, Naomi died, right? And 6 and died. Charlie Levy and staff here. Vicky Levy and staff, and Nigel, right? Nigel and Big Brother, Nigel Levy. In 1992, he joined the business systems and moved over and continued to work. A history belonging, married become Namir, Namir Kabui over that one time, so we strengthened Euology belonging. So in 1992, he joined business systems and moved over with his family to Kimbe to manage the company. He worked until the merging of these two business systems and Remington principles. Then, assessing the ongoing changes taking place in the company, he decided to pursue his dream and plan to become a sole entrepreneur, in which he did after serving the company for a total of 7 years, from 1992 to 1999. When we see company now, then he's starting own Dongham, and he is known to the big business Dongham as Levy Station, right? Plenty of customers Dongham when he start on television, plenty of start on television. From the year 2000 up till 2026, prior to his From the year 2000 up until 2026, prior to his fatal accident, he successfully served as a sole entrepreneur in Western Britain province. He has a good working relationship with all his clients. While in Kimbe, he met me, his wife, now Rosemary Bakani. Now widow and wife and mother of his other 4 biological children again. Namely Gary and Stapler here, okay. Arona is there. Lloyd Bakani Jacob Levi, and Tuvi James Alvin Levi to Blanco Spiritual about. And we also adopted and fostered the following children: Sam Sopna Levi, Sylvester Kitikoli Levi, Sylvester is here, Sam is already gone, Dominic Tambole, and botanist, Steve Odanton, who is teaching at Drosta, Toksabe Panimen Pinis Minopia, Hazel Tenine, and Mark Levy. Apart from family obligations, he was also a great sportsman in the code of softball and rugby. You will serve in Islam. Life long and slow. And we keep talking about here. You can think remember because something and lot of long and must be. He played in local competition as well on national level. In softball, he was one of the founding team member of the Kikila Cats of Matupis Island and co-founder of the Kimbe Brown Eagles team, right? In rugby league, his raw talent of speed and skills have driven him momentum, playing in the local teams like Panthers in Rubao and PTC Royals of Rubao, and that obviously earned him a place in the Island Zone, representing the New Guinea Islands to play the national level. He was one of those great clean players of the time, playing along with PNG Rugby League greats in the likes of Ifiso Isigiyaro, okay, Elkama Tambo Bloming, and Best Steve Bloming, who happens to become his loving brother-in-law, as well our very own Darius Heidi and best friend co-player. So he got plenty more. In Kimbe, he joined the local Kapaki Rugby League team and also became one of those selected players to play in the first Western Britain Provincial Rugby League team that Kimbe produced. So he was one of those. And sight were lifelong in ourselves. All else, he was a responsible father and a leader to his family. He was a successful entrepreneur and an outstanding citizen of Western Britain Province. He was a good supportive member of his own clan, the Tolabit clan of the Tolai tribe of Eastern Britain. He was a loving brother to all his brothers and sisters, a loving father to all his children, a loving uncle to all his nephews and nieces, a loving grandfather to all his grandchildren. He is loved by his mom so dearly. He was a very hospitable person. Everyone who has crossed paths with him will comfortably prove this statement. Either you're a Tolai, a Kobe, a Bakovi, a Natanai, Arawe, Uniapa, Talia, and others. You start to count of boom and the man. You got that experience of it. Right. And it'll take you to this. As time's ticking, age reaching maturity, late Albert Levy Sr., my late husband and the father of my children, has made a real turnaround in life and came to see and realize the most important things he had missed for so long. He gave his life to Jesus wholeheartedly and served faithfully in his ministry. In Kimbe, he started off in 1993 at Kulungi SDA Church after catching up with his brother and friend and best friend, Francis Rava, my uncle. He eventually became a Baptist member of the church and served in various capacities. And I guess he's the first Pathfinder director here at Kulungi Church. Supposed to plan up for it in Kulungi Church. No history. That made him become the founder of the Pathfinder department in Kulungi SDA Church. As well, he served as an elder. These were from 1993 to 2009. From 2010 to 2012, he served as a leader to Liabo Branch Church in Talasia, also visiting Vira, Bamba, Dami, Bola, Harile, Duwara, and also others. In mid-2012, he moved over to Dagi State Church. He served in various capacities as the most recognized positions were elders. He served in various capacities, and the most recognized positions were elder and communication leader. The local church with the blood, you can't be wrong. He served as the head elder from 2015 up until re-elected in 2026. His enormous human integral contribution, both spiritual and physical, has made impact in lives of many, both great and small, the private and public sector, the province, the government, and the country as a whole. With his distinguished contributions in Western Britain, he was recognized and honored as a recipient of the Medal of King Charles III last year, 2025, in the 50th Independence Anniversary, witnessed an investiture done by His Excellency Bob Dadai, the Governor General of Papua New Guinea. Now we've got to put in medal dongem and couple coffin dongem as well as certificates dongem, recognition certificates. So you will look savvy, Salman, your country believe the Commonwealth, government as well. You got to look savvy with this man. Although very humble, but you will look in. Time you humble you, God by lifting you. And I'm very grateful that we look in you, God, that come out of the empty mystery. Sanat na tok good long man yes. Nasba to me, Buddha to he's always telling me, suppose we die, we like in you when you go in eulogy, because you said to talk with you. And talk to you. You said to talk with you. You said to talk with you. Mas we don't talking good times and talking content, this is nothing good. Right? He got one time writing this down, but time you came here, he's getting on the side and dream long and took long and come alive. Me as maybe the eulogy. Okay. On the 9th of February 2026 at around 8:30 p.m., he succumbed the tragic incident where he was shot by criminals at his home at Section 1, Kimley. He was hospitalized but in critical condition till he passed on. Monday, 16th of February 2026 at around 9:30 a.m. He is survived by his loving wife, myself, Rosemary Bakani Levi, and his 10 biological children, Mark Levy, Nigel Levy, Albert Levy Jr., Charlie Levy, Vicky Levy, Gary Meta Levy, Arona Christiana Levy, Loy Bakani Jacob Levy, Tuvi James Alvin Levy, and his foster children, namely Sam Sopna Levy, Sylvester Kitikoli Levy, Dominic Tambole, Steve Anton, and Hazel Tenai. His two brothers and three sisters, and his loving mom, Irima Calvary, Garama Levy, and last but not the least, his 14 precious grandchildren. Right? He is survived by all these people. Mommy Blangem, she's 102 years old. Now I'm stop here. Nami ko proclaim die plan lo mama Blangem no ga. Now mama Blangem ko proclaim na to na po ni plan. Iting ba plan ni lo na. So his mother is still crying there. She's still crying there. He will be greatly missed by all who have a special connection with him, but hope to meet him in the resurrection. His final words to his loving and beautiful wife were, "Be faithful and make it to heaven so that both of us can meet there." That's his final words. Talking me long, something cargo, or picking me on and over, then talking me, you strong, I can't have this is talk long and strong in me. One thing God is not content. Let me can be able to stand. Your eye will you want to stand on fastest. Let me can redeem the eulogy in this life. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Yoko, Debbie, and David. Thank you.